The LEGO Modular line has been a staple January release since 2014 and has been running since 2007. The line aims to achieve a large, complex and detailed build that's targeted towards the older fans of LEGO, with the more recent ones becoming even more detailed than the previous. In 2023, we're seeing the release of this gorgeous jazz club and pizzeria, which takes inspo from the police station and the donut shop, but it appears closer to the bookstore and townhouse design. We've had diners, stations, and bougie storefronts too. The thing is, some very popular designs are missing here that I've been clamoring on to for years now. I own a few of the modulars, and the ones I do own I really like. I got in with the 3 modulars that introduced the regular CMF-like minifigures, but I got out before the packaging went into full 18+ LEGO Icons territory. I'd still buy some of these, but they don't interest me nearly as much as the ones I do have. Also the cost, and I would rather spend that money on other lines. Also the space for these sets, blah blah blah, you know the drill here, I buy LEGO. It's the same for everyone. All of this had me thinking about what I would love to see in the modular line. What could get me back into this line? Here are the LEGO modular designs that people like me have been waiting for. First up is a bowling alley. I think LEGO's had a couple of these submitted towards the Ideas line a few times, and one of them eventually made it through into that Bricklink collection, which is very expensive. I'd really like a long modular building just to change up the formula a little bit, but if it did need to be a tall building to match the other ones, that's where the NZ and Australia bowling alleys come into play. See, over here, most bowling alleys actually appear within arcades, so what I really want is an arcade. Grab that time zone license, let me build the Mortal Kombat and Deal or No Deal machine, and let's just have an arcade, man! LEGO have shown in the past that they love building these arcade machinery, and they have a past of making little attraction rides for promos and such as well, so an arcade will be a great display, and it doesn't seem like it's something that's out of their wheelhouse. I don't know how all of the interiors would go if I'm asking for a working bowling alley as well as an arcade with some game machines, but they like to cram all sorts of stuff in other sets, so maybe it'll just balance itself out. Next up is a mall. LEGO City and friends have tried to dip their toes into making malls before, and they're pretty good, but they've never quite worked for me. They're more facades. That's primarily just because making an actual mall would be an impossibly expensive LEGO set, and I have a feeling that if they were to ever attempt to build a proper mall that could enclose and everything, it would probably be themed to maybe the Christmas season, or it would be based on like an IP or a license or something, like the heavily requested Stranger Things mall. However, because of Assembly Square's existence, this tells me that LEGO is willing to make a heftier build that will go higher in its size and its price compared to the other modulars. What I want is a build that's exactly like this, but it features general useful stores in the world of these little LEGO figs. Also, I would steal some of the decorative designs from the Friends line because these look amazing, like I said before, it's just that they're too facade-ish for me. Look at this amazing downtown strip that's releasing next year. I love malls with these little connectors and raised buildings. Take this entire chunk out and just put it in this. The stores I want? Easy. I feel that these aren't nearly as represented in LEGO as they should be. I would want a clothing store, a toy store, an electronics store, and a department store with a heavy emphasis on furniture and appliances. We've had these stores appear throughout the years in other LEGO themes before, but I'd really love a fully fledged build dedicated to making the absolute best version of each one of these stores possible. Next up would be a food E3 modular. Again, food is super important in the world of LEGO and heavily represented as well. We have just about every single piece of food that you could imagine as a LEGO piece, with new ones being introduced with every CMF series, I feel. We have restaurants, we have cafes. We've never really had fast food though. That's not really well represented LEGO. Just FYI, just saying, I would love that. What I would want is a 2-story food E3 like the one that I have here in my hometown. This is the Riverside Market. It's a recent development that's consisting of 7-day trading indoor markets, linked with a vibrant selection of restaurant, cafes, and bars, all specializing in food from around the globe. There's Vietnamese food representation here, there's Mexican food, Malaysian food, Greek food, German food, loads more that I can't even get into listing. I want all of this. It would be great to have a LEGO build that reuses all of those great food pieces that we love, but to actually theme them to the restaurants. Give us a sushi place and a chicken joint that actually sell those pieces, and not weirdly enough the pretzel and carrot pieces. Also, the farmers market always leads to great LEGO builds. People love the LEGO farmers markets and food builds. They just do. Those are my personal desired modulars. The whole world is made of gorgeous buildings and scenery, so what have I missed? Are these terrible ideas? I don't know. Frankly, I don't care. Let me know anyway. Let me have it in the comments if you disagree. Thanks for watching, subscribe if you're new, and we will see you in the next video.